Hello. Please hit like button and subscribe my channel. Also press bell icon for future video notifications. Thanks.
We've learned something fundamental about the system for making new materials, said Northwestern's Chad Mirkin, the George B. Rathmann Professor of Chemistry in the Weinberg College of Arts and Sciences and a co-corresponding author of the paper in Nature Materials. This strategy for breaking symmetry rewrites the rules for material design and synthesis. Nanoparticles have the potential to enable new materials with properties that can be carefully designed, but one of the big challenges is making these materials self-assemble. Crystals that can transform light may be engineered for everything from light sensors and lasers to communications and computing. Using large and small nanoparticles, where the smaller ones move around like electrons in a crystal of metal atoms, is a whole new approach to building complex colloidal crystal structures, said Sharon Glotzer, the Anthony C. Lembke Department Chair of Chemical Engineering at and a co-corresp. By tuning parameters like the length of the DNA and how densely the nanoparticles are coated, the metal nanoparticles can be programmed to arrange themselves in specified ways. As a result, they are called programmable atom equivalents. However, the atoms in this crystal, spheres with an even coating of DNA, are the same in all directions, so they tend to build symmetric structures. To build less symmetric structures, they needed something to break the symmetry. Building on Chad's prior discovery of electron equivalents, with Northwestern's Monica Olvera de la Cruz, we explored more complex structures where control over the number of neighbors around each particle produced further symmetry breaking, Glotzer said. That data revealed three complex, low-symmetry structures. One, whose twisted tunnels are known as a triple double-gyroid structure, has no known natural equivalent. We're in the midst of an unprecedented era for materials discovery, Mirkin said. This is another step forward in bringing new, unexplored materials out of the sketchbook and into applications that can harness their incredible properties. The study was supported primarily by the Center for Bio-Inspired Energy Science, an energy frontier research center funded by the U.S. DEPA. Make a difference. Sponsored Opportunity Story Source. Materials provided by University of Michigan. Note: content may be edited for style and length. The emergence of valency in colloidal crystals through electron equivalence. Nature Materials, 2022. doi 10. 1038 per second 41563. 021 01170 5. Cite this page. University of Michigan. University of Michigan. 2022, January 13. Nanostructures get complex with electron equivalents. Nanoparticles of two different sizes break away from symmetrical designs. https://ift. tt. 3A0 MGSU. Access January 14, 2022. Chan School of Public Health researchers. Their findings will be published online in Science on January 13, 2022. The hypothesis that EBV causes MS has been investigated by our group and others for several years, but this is the first study providing compelling evidence of causality, said Alberto Ascherio, professor of epidemiology and nutrition at Harvard Chan School and senior author of the study. This is a big step because it suggests that most MS cases could be prevented by stopping EBV infection, and that targeting EBV could lead to the discovery of a cure for MS. MS is a chronic inflammatory disease of the central nervous system that attacks the myelin sheaths protecting neurons in the. Establishing a causal relationship between the virus and the disease has been difficult because EBV infects approximately 95% of adults. MS is a relatively rare disease, and the onset of MS symptoms begins about 10 years after EBV infection. To determine the connection between EBV and MS, The researchers conducted a study among more than 10 million young adults on active duty in the U.S. military and identified 955 who were diagnosed with MS during their period of service. The team analyzed serum samples taken biennially by the military and determined the soldiers' EBV status at time of first sample and the relationship between EBV infection and MS onset during the period of active duty. In this cohort, the risk of MS increased 32-fold after infection with EBV but was unchanged after infection with other viruses. Serum levels of neurofilament light chain, a biomarker of the nerve degeneration typical in MS, increased only after EBV infection. The findings cannot be explained by any known risk factor for MS and suggest EBV as the leading cause of MS. Asherio says that the delay between EBV infection and the onset of MS may be partially due to the disease's symptoms being undetected during the earliest stages and partially due to the evolvin. Currently there is no way to effectively prevent or treat EBV infection, but an EBV vaccine or targeting the virus with EBV-specific antiviral drugs could ultimately prevent or cure MS, said Asherio. Other Harvard Chan School researchers who contributed to this study include Chetel Bjornovic, Mariana Cortez, Michael Mina, and Cassandra Munger. Funding for this study came the National Institute of Neurological Disorders and Stroke, National Institutes of Health, NSO 46635, NSO 42194, and NS 103891. The National Multiple Sclerosis Society, pp 1912352234. The German Research Foundation, CO 2129/1-1. The National Institutes of Health, DP50. Special promotion. Explore the latest scientific research on sleep and dreams in this free online course from New Scientist. Sign up now. Academy. New Scientist. Courses. Science of Sleep and Dreams. Story source. Materials provided by Harvard Th. Chan School of Public Health. Note: content may be edited for style and length. Chan School of Public Health. Epstein-Barr virus may be leading cause of multiple sclerosis. Science Daily, the 13th of January 2022. ift.tt/34ubpi7. Harvard Th. Chan School of Public Health. 2022, January 13. Epstein-Barr virus may be leading cause of multiple sclerosis. Science Daily. Retrieved January 14, 2022 from ift.tt/34ubpi7. Harvard Th. Chan School of Public Health. Epstein-Barr virus may be leading cause of multiple sclerosis. Science Daily. ift.tt/34ubpi7. Accessed January 14, 2022. Please support my channel to grow by pressing subscribe button and the bell icon. We will notify you technological news. Thank you.